Yeah, the drummer song.
No, literally. Give the drummer some.
Yeah, the drummer song. All right, man.
Oh, what's going on?
What's up? What's
We're
up?
here. We're here, fam. Yeah. Let's just want to just jump on into it, man. Get to
Let's
it.
get this, man. Let's get it.
All right. The
All right,
House
man.
passes an automatic draft bill, drafting everybody from what, 18 to 26?
18 to
Yeah,
26.
man.
Wow.
Uh, this is the House. It still has to move through the Senate and all that other stuff, which is probably going to get squashed. But yeah, they passed it in the House. Like, yeah, fuck that. Let's catch these motherfuckers sleeping. And what's your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, they said it's probably not going anywhere in the Senate because there's something in the bill. It's a bipartisan bill, but
Okay.
they don't like the language about abortion, transgender, healthcare, and DEI. They don't think that's if they felt like it, if they take that shit out, it would be fine. But they think that's the reason it's going to crash in the Senate. $895 billion, man. They selling it as we'll be able to pay, our military members more, and all of this other shit. I mean, for me, I feel like, man, I'm all for a volunteer military,
Yeah.
but there is no worse way to infringe upon somebody's freedom, other than taking their choice away in a situation in which they got to join the military. And all of
Yeah.
this is popping off for a lot of reasons, man. Me and the Cuddy was talking about how after 50 years, that U.S. Saudi petrodollar deal is done with. That shit is no more.
Right.
You got everything that's going on over Israel and Gaza, and it's reports that it's U.S. troops on the ground there. You got shit, you still got the shit, you got Russian warships off the coast of Cuba, and at a simpler level, I mean, recruiting numbers are down. I think the Army is down by like 10,000, the Navy is 6,000, and I forget what the Air Force and the Marines I think are okay. But I guess all across the board they're down. But to make specific, because I was listening to a political commentator today, and they said what we all know. This is going to be black inner city kids, working
Yep.
class kids, and other poor people. All of these fucking politicians who are up there who want to pass this shit, what I mean? The war machine, they're going to find ways for their kids to get out of it. You know what I mean? It's going to be a whole lot more people paying for their kids to get in the Ivy League schools, which I don't believe ever stopped. It's going to be a lot of people going overseas. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Well, I'm going on vacation to Thailand for the next 4 years.
I'm going to Canada for a
I'm
little
going to
bit.
Canada, for a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
the scary part. Because when I first heard about it, I'm automatically thinking like, is it gonna be a war? Like it put a panic in me. Like
Well,
what's
I
going
think
on that we don't know about as U.S. citizens.
I think we've been on the precipice of that shit. A lot of people, from what I've been looking at, watching these different videos, man, a lot of people been tired, man, of the U.S., man. Our dollar being the world's reserve currency gave these motherfuckers power to put sanctions on everybody else. Well, now that they backed out of this deal, meaning that other countries can purchase in their currency. Before it was they had to purchase in the U.S. dollar. They can't go putting sanctions on motherfuckers anymore. And it's gonna devalue the U.S. dollar. And motherfuckers have died over this shit. Muammar Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, and
Mm-hmm.
so the way you know you ramping up for a war is when they say that all the men 18 to 16.
Gotta go.
Got to automatically. It was already required, but now it's not you signing up. They're automatically putting your name in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the same lady who birthed this bill, she want to make it to where women go, which I'm like, okay, well, at least we get some equality in some area. At least the bitch ain't biased. You know what I mean?
What she needs to do is sit her ass down. That's what the hell she need to do.
Well, she was a veteran. She was a veteran, so she's gonna be pro this type shit anyway, or at least that's gonna be her excuse. You know what I mean? But again, there's no way. Listen, if you send 150 motherfuckers that were drafted into the military, if you send them to war, you're gonna have 30,000 psycho motherfuckers who can't function coming back. Because it's different when you sign up for this shit. All right, I know the circumstances. This is what I'm signing up for. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm probably, there's a chance that I'm going to go to war. They tell you that in the recruiting office. There's always a chance you're going to go to war. That's one thing they don't lie about. And you got that choice to say yay or nay, like I did. But when you telling them up, hey, nah, you 18? Okay, well, you about to graduate. We sending somebody to pick you up. You know what I mean? A week later.
Dude was like, "Nah, I was supposed to go down to my man's basement and we're supposed to do some TikToks." You know, that's what I had planned on doing this summer. But y'all talking about I got to go, lace up them boots and go to, basic training and all that shit. Nah, I ain't signed. Nah, I'm on the run, kid.
And see,
I'm on the run.
The thing is, like, somebody did the whole history, from World War I up until, Vietnam, which was the last time they drafted somebody. They did the whole history on that shit. Now, I don't know if it's still the same, but the punishment for draft dodging was 5 years imprisonment, $250,000 fine. You can't get any school loans. You can't vote, can't get a license, all this crazy shit. So I don't know if the punishments are still the same, but I'm pretty sure if they put in this place in order, the punishments are going to be the same. And it's just sad, man, because again, you sending the ones you sending the people you really don't give a fuck about. They're going to fight these wars, and then they're going to come back to penance. You know what I mean? To overinflation, houses you can't afford. You know what I'm saying? Women that they can't date. You know what I mean? Like, this other
women they can't
saying,
identify. There
you go.
Lost sauce.
Yeah, I think he
Oh,
there he is.
He back up.
He got drafted.
Yeah, I got drafted. So I'm 20. I'm 26. So he was saying, like, what is it for these young cats to fight for? These incels, they ain't got no woman. They can't afford a fucking house. Am I gone again?
Nah, you good.
No,
okay.
You still on.
Oh, I got used to the little sound in the background.
The white noise.
On my end?
Yeah, I got used to that shit. I usually go to sleep to that shit.
That's
but
white noise. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, they what is it for them to fight for? They can't afford a house. The jobs ain't paying shit. You know what I'm saying? There will be no Social Security for them. And it's the same dudes they said that was graduating in the 70s that dodged the draft that's now putting this shit in place. So that's what I got. It's a bunch of bullshit in my opinion.
Yeah, they picking the wrong time to try to implement this because of the circumstance of these kids and how they've been raised or whatever. They strictly like this.
But they punctified though.
Yeah, they have no social skills. They hear a gun go bang. They running for the hills.
Some of them hate that they got a dick. Like, that ain't a fighter. I don't like my dick, but I'm a fight. You
better say it.
That don't make sense, man. Listen, man. I grew up watching shit like Predator. I know it was about a fucking alien. Sergeant Slaughter was my dude on wrestling. We grow up watching the war movies and shit. We had heroes, John McClane, motherfucking Riggs and Murtaugh. It was manly shit we grew up on. You know what I mean? We grew up on Dutch and Dillon and motherfucking Rocky and Rambo, He-Man. No, fuck what you talking about. Well, I don't know. Any guy had those draws in the perm.
Yeah. You got a generation
only Panthro
who will sit around and watch movies on the phone, like 8 dudes.
Man, come
one of them
on,
holding
man.
the phone. You know,
we talking about a generation of cat. First of all, we talking about cats that think that going to jail make them tough. So this like fuck it, I go to jail. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Half of them punks anyway. So you know they don't mind signing up to be punk candy. You know what I'm saying? Like you know motherfuckers want titties. They motherfuckers is putting on lace fronts. You got motherfucking grown men doing makeup tutorials nowadays, man. In that 18 to 26-year-old bracket. Go on YouTube, go on TikTok. You see grown motherfuckers. These same white dudes who used to be Rambo doing makeup tutorials now. Come
yeah.
on, man.
Got them army fatigue, skinny jeans. You know, yeah,
Look, there was a video.
Heels.
Listen,
They wear heels too. Shit.
there was a video of a motherfucker on an aircraft carrier. It was a dude in full uniform. I'm like, how in the fuck was he able to take this and not get in trouble? He sashaying across the runway. He doing this shit. I'm like, motherfucker, I hope a F-16 land on your punk ass. Sashaying and strong J and shit. It's just this generation ain't like we were, man. They ain't grew up the same, man. They grew up, man. They grew up
You
with
can't.
yeast infections because them tight ass jeans. You know what I'm saying? They grew up hating their dick because they wore them jeans and because motherfuckers ain't had no daddy around and they wanted to be strong black women and motherfuckers, man, come on, man. Motherfuckers got my two mamas and my two daddies, man. Come on, man. We talk
This is who
about
they
Russia.
want.
Russia got motherfucking killers, man.
This
Russia,
is who
them
they want
motherfuckers some
on the
killers.
front line. This is who
Come
they want
on,
on the
man.
front line. So
They're gonna be trying to fuck each other, not fight. I'm just saying, man. That's the generation we talking about. But that's my piece on it, man.
Hey,
okay.
man, the Navy operated without problems for years.
Man, stop.
Yeah,
You know,
underwater, underwater,
yeah,
underwater.
fucking each
That's
other.
why, underwater. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't ask,
You
don't
said
tell.
fucking each other?
Yeah, them boats
Let
was
them
run
boys
by
go.
Rainbow Juice. Hey, one thing,
Sure.
this draft thing, this is nothing new. The only thing new is that you don't have to fill out that card and mail it in, or
Right.
fill out
Yeah.
the selective service card. But I'm digging how they want to throw in, including women, because the first thing anybody's gonna do when they get that draft notice is say that they a bitch.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, we in that day and age, man, where you got gender fluidity. Gender
Yeah, that's gonna
fluidity.
throw
Fluidity.
fluidity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Them.
That's immediately. That's what every draft dodger is gonna do. Is like, oh man, I want that front hole. I don't want this ding dong anymore.
Yeah.
But you're right, man. The world is becoming a more and more complex place for Americans because our life is about to change big time with getting off the petrodollar. We're talking about CBDCs, that central bank digital currencies, and the way the United States generates income is mainly by war. And if you can't use the U.S. dollar in certain places, those certain places are going to need democracy and freedom. That's just how it always works. You look at Iraq, you look at Libya, all these places talked about getting off the US dollar, and all of a sudden, they were run by dictators and they needed freedom, and here we are after we removed those leaders. They don't have democracy, they don't have freedom, and they got a lot of internal struggling. And you have US created institutions like ISIS controlling oil wells in the middle of deserts. Like, who buys black market oil? But all of a sudden these terrorist organizations are selling billions of barrels a year. Yeah, it's we use war as an instrument to create problems in regions and then take advantage of those regions' resources. So yeah, I think war is coming. They're making it easier to draft people if that's if that's going to be a thing. But in reality, with the draft being automated, nothing's really going to change in your life other than having to fill out that card.
Yeah. Like old man said last week, a few of them grew up on a thick one. I can't stop watching that shit, man. This shit had me on the fucking ground, man. That's what it is. We got a generation of those who love those thick ones,
Yeah,
We ain't
man.
talking about the girls, but go ahead.
No, I just think, man,
Wow.
this has come up too many times about a draft, and now we got motherfuckers is trying to actually push the shit as far
Mhm.
as
making
this
a bill.
this automated, you know what I mean, uh signing up and shit. It just too much shit is going on around the world, and you see too many different things, man. That's not to mention, man. Issues with China, over these fucking microchips. That was the whole thing with Taiwan. You know what I mean? And all of these old motherfuckers up there, they're a bunch of fucking warmongers. That's all they know is war. You know, um, when you talk this petrodollar thing, man, that's Russia, China, and 80 other countries that's backing that shit,
Yeah,
man.
stepping off.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we
Right.
could get
BRICS.
we could pay direct. We ain't got to go through the middleman.
Right.
Cool.
Right. So
Cool.
so
That's a straight plug. All right.
it's not as simple as the usual. All right, we're gonna go there, we're gonna spread some money around, and we gonna, you know, incite a fucking coup and
Yeah.
then implant our own people. Now it's looking like, okay, we can't send in the economic hit, man. So what we gonna do is we gonna send in the military, which is always the next step.
That's baseline.
I don't know.
That was baseline.
And I could be, reading too far into this shit. But I mean, it has to be talked about, man. All the major news sources are talking about, this thing that's happening. So it's interesting to see how it's gonna play out, man, because I always said, man, when people start when there's a war happening, it's a lot of shit going on back over here in the rear, man.
Oh,
People
always.
got to start dealing with our people gonna end up having to start dealing with some bullshit. So
We'll try to do a follow up on that, and check back in on that. But yeah, man, the house they making moves.
there you go.
Go ahead and transition.
You got anything on Kiki?
That's why everybody listening to P. Diddy and all this stuff, all the scandalous stuff, so you don't see what's going on.
Right.
Right.
There's a
Just
lot
that
of
red herring.
distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always that little shiny ball over there that's like, hey man, pay attention over here. What's going on with this? Wow, they diddling in the back.
Yeah. Why they did lit. I'd
Diddling.
like to see that Epstein list.
Yeah, that part.
Right.
Yeah.
Is the
Yep,
bitch gets
don't-
Lane still alive?
No, don't
Yeah,
speak that name too much. That's gonna get us. That's gonna get us.
You ain't lying.
They're gonna knock this one out. So
Oh, you can't say
transition
that
please,
shit
sir.
on
Yeah, you can't.
YouTube either.
Come on, bro.
God
Come on,
damn.
buzzwords.
These
Allegedly.
motherfuckers in that bullshit
Allegedly.
ass algorithm.
Allegedly,
They're
exactly.
You ain't
just
lying.
gonna put it in the
It's
algorithm.
the algorithm. That's why I was like, ooh, don't go about the list, brother.
You got to say
don't
great.
speak on the list.
You got to
Yeah,
say
you
sexual
great.
somersault.
Mhm.
Sexual somersault.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Sexual
He got-
summer.
He got milled. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's
That
just it.
algorithm.
Tread lightly.
You can't say
Be
the J
mindful.
word.
Yeah,
Whatever
man.
the goddamn
this-
algorithm is.
This platform I have you got your ebonics on point. You better start switching that shit up real quick.
Right on.
Overseers. That's what we're gonna call them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Keep throwing
See what they
algorithm
gonna
out
do.
there.
If they're gonna take away our views, they've already done that.
Yes.
Right. Give us 7 every now and again.
You got 1,000 likes with 2 views.
right.
that
Yeah,
make
that's
sense.
crazy.
Make that make sense, man. Please. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All
Oh
right.
man.
Lilly, is her last name Gaddis?
Gaddis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call the bitch
Oh.
Liddy, something like that.
Yeah, the one woman that got viral over saying that her friends was dating some broke ass niggas.
Yeah.
Now she's got
Oh, wow.
a political contribution page as a conservative pundit.
Yeah.
She got upped. She got up to the major leagues. She got pulled.
Yeah,
let
she
me-
did.
let
She
me-
got the
let-
call.
Let me
Go
just
ahead.
say this. Let me just say this. I was watching Amazing Lucas earlier today, and in a strange turn of events, that shit ain't going nowhere because that conservative base done turned on her. They're calling her a Jewish psyop. They done found pictures of the bitches with her original nose.
Wow.
Yeah, they found pictures of her with the original nose. She said, "Oh, I ain't Jewish." Motherfuckers that zoomed in on one of her picture and found Jewish flags and shit in the back. and pulling up old tweets where she's talking about anti-Semitism and all of this, and they really getting on her because she was, she was doing this whole I'm a trad wife, meaning traditional wife. They say the bitch is single mom of a mixed baby, and the baby they said the baby is like half Arab. Them motherfuckers was on there cussing her out.
Wow, I
The
did not
cat
know.
was
Thank
playing.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you
the
for the
cat was.
insight.
Man, I'm gonna send you. I probably should have sent it before the show, but I wasn't, thinking. And I'm gonna send it to you. And the cat Amazing Lucas was playing the videos. They was like, "Yeah, bitch," just like that. Yeah, bitch, you a Jewish psyop. You
Damn.
really a Jew. You ain't you a lie. You a single mother. That's what you are. You a single mother. You can't give. How the fuck you giving out advice and you a single mother? I was like, ooh.
I saw the video and I was like, well, damn, I think I was chilling with the lady and that shit came on. I was like, did she just say what yeah, she said it with her chest. And I was like,
With her
okay.
chest.
Yeah, I was like, all right, and then a couple days later, they was like, yeah, man, she blowing up. She done went viral. She's then she put out that statement saying, thank you guys for launching my career and conservative, whatever the fuck. And I was like, and I guess that's your way in. And now that she's on blast again, damn, I didn't know she got exposed like that. That is crazy.
Big bro, they was in her ass. And the crazy shit is when the bitch said the bullshit, her boss was a foundational Black American woman. And she thought she wasn't going to get fired. They was like, what the fuck?
Oh, so she did get fired. Good.
Yeah, she
was trying to be a Tommy Lauren, but man, they done pulled up pictures. I ain't gonna say she ain't racist, but I damn sure believe that that's what she was trying to do.
She was trying to get them. Yeah, she was trying to get them to, get on her. Well, she was trying to get in their league.
Like, you don't like broke ass niggas neither. Well,
see, exactly.
On the show, I can feel
donate
that
$1
spot.
Yeah,
no,
donate
bitch,
$1.
Yeah, you ain't feeling Candace on the spot.
That is fucking hilarious, man. I mean, when you do stuff like that, you got to be ready for the heat. You got to be ready for the heat, man. You got to, make sure everything is solidified, man. You can't come on there popping off like that and not think, there's going to be some backlash. You lost your gig. Your name is out there. Your full name is out there.
Right.
How the hell, you're going to apply for a job? People don't want that attention.
That's what I'm saying, man. And I'm like, man, like, what the fuck?
I just don't understand how she felt that comfortable.
The internet don't take no L's, man. Like these motherfuckers be doing all kind of investigations and shit in the people's background. You know what I mean?
I like this new thing where they go and expose these folks who be doing shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they was like, if anybody know who this is, please get down in the comments and let us know. And they find that person. They end up going to their house. They end up exposing them to their employers.
Yeah.
And getting their asses fucking fired. I mean, that's the new thing now. Everybody want to jump in and be like, oh man, we gonna cancel this person. And
they don't like that shit too. You white and you pretty, you a white pretty girl, and you got a mixed baby. You give a fuck if it's half black or Iraq, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, so she do got a mixed baby.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Because that's what's making me think, like, I'm like, why would she say broke ass,
Yeah, but the baby's not black.
Yeah.
But still, what would make her comfortable? Like, who's she around that make her feel comfortable saying that? Because there's some people that...
I guess her black boss, and her black boss was like, yeah, time out. We ain't never been that cool.
Right.
You done here. Right. You done here. I don't even got to send you to HR. You know what it is. Pack your cubicle and get going.
God, no. I really think she was just doing this. I think she was trying to get...
She's trying to get on.
She could see the grift, man. It's a lot of... Man, that's why you got so many black dudes. Like, the black community this. The black community, they got a victim mentality. And they don't take accountability. Hodge twins, Anton Daniels, he ain't as bad, but he be talking that shit. Yeah. Who else, man? Tommy Sotomayor be talking that shit. A lot of the black community is like, come on, man. God
don't speak for the whole community when you damn near ain't even in it.
Myron, who's a Sudanese motherfucker from Fresh and Fit. Oh, he love that shit. He just said the other day, the Klan was right. The Klan was right. Like black people, Ebonics is fucked up. They butchered the black language, and then somebody he showed a video. He was like, I know how these cats love Thomas Sowell. So here's Thomas Sowell in his own words was saying that, like, yeah, that IB and UB, that shit didn't come from black people. That shit came from the poor whites that came over from Europe.
But that's Myron, though, man. He's, come on.
Hey, yeah, he ain't shit. He just had a debate with Tariq Nasheed, and he pointed out, like, dude, your homeland is fucked up, and you talking about us? Like, why not talk about the Sudan? Why don't you focus on that shit? He was like, oh, so because I'm not a black American, I can't make comments. He was like, hell no, you can't when you ain't fixing your country, nigga.
Help starts at home. You talk about all this money you got, you this, 6-figure, 7-figure dude or whatever.
High value man.
Yeah, high value man. What are you doing for your own people?
Right.
But it's besides giving out terrible advice,
right.
Relationship advice. Come on, man, stop playing. But again, this is what old girl was trying to do. She's trying to get her fresh and fit on. She was trying to find her tribe, and she found a tribe that was just gonna hang, not hang, but put her in her place. Try to be PC, and they did. I didn't know, Mr. Sauce, that they came for and they got her.
That bitch.
They came for and they got her.
They was like, you just heard, like,
you a single
bitch.
mom?
Yeah. You can't give us advice, bitch. You're a single mother.
And you're on your second nose? Okay. All right.
Yeah, you on your second sniffer. Nose. You on your second sniffer and you up here. It's gone now.
Yeah, trying to change, how your original DNA.
Yeah.
They found your ass, huh?
I'm telling you, her original nose came with glasses, man. Came with glasses.
Miss Kiki, did you see the TikTok, Miss Kiki, where she actually said it? Okay,
I didn't.
She said it. She said it with her chest. I mean, like proud, like no stuttering.
Married to some broke ass niggas.
That was it.
But it flowed so freely. Like you watched the video and you were like, did this bitch really go there?
Yeah, real quick.
That's why I was asking, like, who she feel comfortable around? Like, who letting her get away with that? You feel what I'm saying?
She's in her space. Everybody think they just talking to a few folks, not the the internet. That's what I said. We got to be mindful. This shit, is out there. So try to watch what you say, because that shit could come back and bite you in the ass. Old girl then lost her job and lost them benefits for that biracial baby. All that shit, So.
I don't feel bad for that hoe. that broke ass hoe.
Feel bad for that baby, man, because medication for asthma and sickle cell get expensive.
Next, please. Next. Damn it, you ain't have to go there, man. Not have to go there. I know what you said without saying it. Go.
Right.
Allegedly.
Oh my! Thank you, Miss Kiki. Oh my God.
But they be doing that shit. That's like, what's that white girl, man? What's her name? Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pearl be dating them. She like them black. She be dating them motherfuckers from over there in Europe. The black.
I like Pearl, man.
I can't stand that bitch, man.
Pearl she be going in on the ladies. She be trying to bring logic to them. Like, how does that even make sense? Like, dudes don't want that. But anyway, that's all.
She another Kevin Samuels rip off. She got in good with him. And then they found out she was saying slick shit about black people, and then lost damn near the whole crew of the motherfuckers up there because she was saying fucked up shit about them, but they was fucked up because they was saying fuck shit about us.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them.
Shout out to the Most High.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah. Shout out to the Most High.
And ourselves, man. Shout out to the subs, man. Appreciate
Appreciate you.
Get down in the comments, man.
Yellow H on the ones and twos.
We're gonna be following up on some more Billy Porter shit brought to you by the Buford. Yeah.
What Billy Porter shit?
No, I'm just saying we're
You'll
gonna be
find
keeping
it.
up on it, man.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
found some shit. I just said fuck it. I ain't want it to be a back to back. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I was
looking at this. I said, oh, not again.
Our
Die!
segment,
No, I'm
our
playing.
segment
I'm
of Billy. Our
playing.
segment of Billy. That's all.
Die, motherfucker. No, I'm playing.
Die, motherfucker, die.
Allegedly, Mr. Algorithm, please
Look at-
process that right. Go ahead on with that, man. Go ahead on with that.
That motherfucker out there kissing dick beaters.
Why can't they draft his ass?
You too old, man. Let it go.
You gonna wear this camouflage kilt and this vest?
Let it go.
Go out there
Yeah,
in these
man.
combat heels.
They gonna have
I
that
heard they
shit
get
tied
raped
up
when they
in
get.
church, tied up.
Would you stop, old man? I see where you was going, man. Stop.
You gonna wear these
Damn.
jungle heels?
And it's grape.
Yeah,
Great
man. Let's
word, man.
hey,
Great.
yeah. Let's not do that, man. Because you know it just came out in the news, man, that these British soldiers was over there in Kenya graping the women, man. And,
Of course.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you know.
it was funny.
It
It was
doesn't get
funny.
reported.
It was funny. It was funny. So what else we got?
Ooh, there's a $5 million lawsuit against Apple for a man who thought he deleted his text messages, and come to find out, his wife was eye hustling him on the other devices, and she ended up cutting him loose. Man, old boy was making solicitations for hoes on his iPhone, and his wife was reading them on her MacBook, and now he's like, "Hey, man, I deleted these texts." But they still came across my other devices. They still on my other devices. My wife found it. Now I lost $5 million in a divorce. I want it back. That's what he's telling Apple.
That's the gift and the curse of Apple, because everything cross-platforms. You know, the phone, iPad, the MacBook, all that stuff all ties in. It's you know how it goes.
It's the cloud, baby.
That's
It's the
it.
cloud.
Because you
Nothing's
got
really
cloud.
deleted. That's the thing, man. You got it. I'm assuming his wife took half. So she took $5 million of a $10 million fortune, and nigga, you don't have an extra phone to text these hoes?
A
You ain't got a burner?
an Android,
Gotta never watch The Wire, man.
I don't know what this. I mean, like, dude, if you got that to take, just take your L.
But tell
Just
that
take your.
bitch,
Don't blame Apple for your fornication.
but tell that
you know,
bitch to hop to 5.
She said,
Miss
I want my
Kiki.
$5 million back.
Miss Kiki, what do you think of that? Of a wife finding out because she's sitting there, he walk into the room, and all of a sudden, all his text messages, whatever, just pop up on her laptop because it all ties in together. All the Mac products, somewhat, are daisy chained together, and then all of a sudden, bing, you available tonight? Bing, when can I pick you up? Bing,
That'll be
Damn.
$1,200 for this session.
and he
Is
thought
that
he
Cleveland
deleted
steamer
this
still
shit.
on sale?
Oh, it have went down. So this what we doing? I took last year. So this what we doing?
I think that's what the wife said, and she was like,
Man,
"This
she
is what
handled
I'm
that.
doing. Give
Shit, she
me,
got
give me
5
half."
million.
Yeah,
She got 5 million. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn.
yeah. Fucking text messages got his ass caught up. How do you debate that? That's concrete zeros and ones
She
That
was
guy-
done.
that got caught. My man got caught up in what Tank say the cloud. So yeah,
Well, I feel like this. He full of shit, man. First of all, he ain't got enough money to fuck with Apple.
no,
Second
No,
of
but-
all, if you hadn't, been doing your bullshit, you wouldn't have gotten in trouble in the first place.
Mhm.
You blaming Apple for your infidelity, motherfucker. Like, you should have been doing the bullshit anyway. So if you had a problem with the bitch, you should have walked. But
break bread. You got to break bread with your wife. You're doing that
Right.
kind of shit.
right, it's a risk you run.
It's technology, man. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard about the story about the NBA player Matt Barnes. He broke up with his the mother of his first two sons. They went to the gas station, and the wife got a phone call, and I guess it clicked in over the Bluetooth on the inside the car or whatever. And he was walking back, and he heard his homeboy, aka Derek Fisher, and they were talking. He was just like, I know that ain't who I think it is. And they were having a little affair. And yeah, I mean, just like that, by him just, walking out to go to the gas station and get whatever inside the store and come back. Old girl didn't know that the shit hit the, the whatever they
Speaker.
have on the OnStar or whatever the fuck it is inside the Escalade. And yeah, that's how that
Didn't
shit
he
got
whoop
exposed.
Derek
That's-
Fisher ass?
Yes, he did.
I heard
Yes,
he
he
gave
did.
Derek Fisher a good ass whoop.
Yeah, it got to the point where his sons told him, "Dad, can you stop? We like him. Can you,
Damn.
not make it so, a hostile environment. He's not going anywhere. He cool. He ain't disrespectful to us. But Dad, can you please, pretty much like, Dad, can you please stop putting hands and feet on this dude every time you see him?"
Hey, both y'all out the wheel. Fuck y'all.
But he
My
fell
bitch.
back. He fell back, and they're actually cool now, man. They
My
somewhat,
bitch.
they civil, for the most part, for the kids. And,
Y'all proof
yeah.
is my bitch.
But he was calling another NBA player, was like, "Look, man, I'm about to go do something. Be on standby because I may need you to bail me out." That was before he whooped his ass. And old boy, and he called the knucklehead Gilbert Arenas and was like, and Gilbert was like, "Man, I'm about to go get some wings. Why don't you meet me at the spot?" He was like, "I was trying to get him not to go to the house where old boy was. I was trying to get him to come get some wings with me and chill the fuck out. But I couldn't stall him out. He was on a mission, and he went over there, and they were having a party in the backyard. He hopped the fence, and 2 seconds later, he was on Fisher's ass. So yeah, man.
Be like
But-
that sometime.
Nah, man, you can't crash out. You can't crash out. Disco.
That part.
Dumbass should have had a different Apple ID. All that money and no fucking common sense. I got the
That
wife's
part.
number. You need to holler at her.
I just don't see why you trying to sue somebody because you fucked
Cheated.
up.
What's
Yeah,
fucking
he
wrong?
cheated. He cheated. He's just trying to get some of that back. And
Yeah.
like Saul said, bro, Apple got more money than God. You will
Come
never,
on, man.
you will never ever be able to win a case against them, man.
I think God
Especially
worked
something-
there.
Yeah,
In the mail.
something as frivolous as I'm assuming because then I thought my deleted messages were deleted. I know the judge is sitting there like, I'm gonna find you another $5 million to give
Yep.
to the courts and your wife because
you a
this is
dumbass.
shit.
I heard that. Is it true? Like whatever you like, if you take pussy pics, like it's in the cloud, it ain't going nowhere.
Anything
yeah,
on your
nothing's really
devices.
deleted.
Nothing's ever really
Yeah, you
deleted.
fuck Miss Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
You fuck 3 p.m. Kiki.
Damn.
Oh shit!
Somebody about to go,
Yeah.
that motherfucker got eyes. No, I'm playing.
Did that thing just burp? Yeah, it did.
Stop.
That man squirted. It ain't burnt.
She's a spitter.
She was so sincere. She was like, "Fuck."
Right.
Yep. It's out there. It's out there. Okay, it's out there. Whatever. I'll deal with it.
Don't be sending them pussy pics and titties and shit because it ain't just going to him. It's all over. It's somebody on there watching at the moderators.
I'm so
Oh,
glad I'm not in that era where, hey, send me a dick pic. None of that. Oh, I missed all that shit. So yeah, I'm cool
Yeah.
on that, man.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
lot of ding dong floaters floating around there. Back from
That's
the
your
flip
calling
phone era.
card, man. Oh my, all pixelated.
All pixelated.
Like, you ain't even have to ask. They just came through. How you doing?
What you doing tonight? There you go.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, any picture you take on any of these devices they're on there. Just assume it's on there.
Motherfuckers do
Right.
crazy shit when their hair ain't gray, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's facts.
Fuck.
Yes, sir.
Live
Yeah.
and you learn.
What's up, Miss Martha? She in the house.
Martha?
Yes. That
Shout
is
out to
funny,
Miss
man.
Martha. Who is that?
Yeah,
Oh.
but don't try to sue Apple. Period.
No,
Prince used to sing
Yeah.
about her. Martha?
Whoa.
And don't send any nudes, to anybody.
Mm.
Just assume it's going to everybody.
Right on.
Man.
So I understand some kid he canceled himself out in Bedford Heights in Cleveland. Black kid. He got extorted. Somebody he was sending.
Oh
I guess,
yeah.
he was sending nudes to somebody, and they were like, we got you. And if you don't send X amount of money, we're gonna send it to the, to the group. And yeah, little man deleted himself,
I'd have been
and they're
like-
trying to pass a bill saying, that should be a crime, extorting, these kids like that.
I'd be like, fuck y'all. Send it.
But come on, man, you see how these kids
Send my
are.
dick,
They're not
Hey,
built like
let
that.
me-
They're
let
not
me
built
just-
like that, man.
I remember being on the school bus
Hmm.
when I was going to Cheney with some East Side bitches. I say that. Yeah,
Go ahead,
these
man.
motherfuckers is ignorant.
Hmm.
And I remember, man, I had on some jeans, but I had some shorts on underneath, like not drawers. I had on
Yeah.
shorts and then some drawers. Well, my fly was down. These next thing I know, they was like, "Oh, he got a little dick." I was like, "What are y'all talking about?" They was like, "You got a little dick. We can't. Yo, zipper down. You got a little dick. We don't see nothing, bitch. I got on shorts." Listen, long story short, all I know is every girl in that fucking school was looking at me like I had a little dick for about 2-3 weeks.
Damn.
And I'm like, I got on fucking shorts. What are y'all talking about?
I
Nothing
just
was
got out
showing.
the pool. It's shrinkage. I don't know about
Yeah.
shrinkage, but go ahead, man. I hear what you're saying.
You gotta. I see that little fly slide shit you do. No, the point is, I quit paying attention to the shit and it went away. These kids don't have
Mhm.
the mental capacity to do that.
That's right.
They take that shit to the heart, so I understand
it.
why they say you shouldn't have to. I mean, especially I've
Yeah.
been reading this book, The Coddling of the American Mind, where it's talking about how we are engineering a weak society by being over fucking protective. You know what I'm saying? However, when you got kids killing themselves, man, over childish things, man, because somebody extorted them, something got to be done, man. They don't got the mental capacity for that shit, man.
Yeah, they're just not built for it. And it's
Right.
like, this is my whole world. You're going to send it to everybody I know? Like, so what?
Right.
You fucked up, man. Move on. There's going to be somebody else next in line to take your place with that,
Yep.
that stupid shit. But
Yep.
these kids, they don't understand that. They just live in that, oh my
Yep.
God, it's out there and I'm fucked for life. You ain't. You'll be all right.
You be all right.
Take that quick L and bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to understand that that's technically kiddie porn.
Yep.
Yeah.
That part.
Yep.
Yeah, you go ahead and try to extort somebody over some kiddie porn, that you got on your device now.
And I
Right.
think that's why the parents wanted the bill passed. They wanted all that tied in as well, because that's exactly what it is. In certain
Yep.
states, that is law, but it's not covered. It's state by state. It's not covered in every state. Where
Right.
you actually, like you said, how old is he? 15? Oh, yeah. You try to extort a kid with that. That's like you said, that's child pornography.
Mhm.
So with
Wow.
that being said, my man, stay away from
Right.
your Apple devices, man. And like Disco Kane said, get your own ID, man.
There you go. That's simple.
Get a fucking flip phone. Fuck, man. A BlackBerry. Something. Damn.
Right.
Cover your tracks, my boy.
All right, old man.
Buying
Damn, it's
pussy
fucked up.
and you married.
Ooh, a
Speaking
woman
of
is
fucked
facing
up, man.
30 years in prison over the police finding amphetamines in her bong water.
Bong water.
I know you
Bong
fucking lying.
water.
Bong water. Yeah.
I didn't know that you smoked meth through a bong. That's high class, man. That is high class. Whatever happened to smoking that shit off a piece of tinfoil through a car antenna? What
I
happened to the
know
good old
nothing.
days?
I know
Wait a
nothing about
minute.
meth, and I didn't know anything about that. I didn't even know. I thought people, when they want to get all, jazzy with it, they put a little bit of alcohol, for their bong water or something like that, for the vapors.
30
But-
years though.
Yeah, but they said, it wasn't just that. It was the meth picked it up a notch. That's what it was. It was the meth that kicked it up. It wasn't just the paraphernalia.
Right.
And I was like, damn. I was like, you get more time for the bong water?
Well, they
nobody used, but go ahead.
Well, I guess they changed the laws the previous year stating that you can't go to jail for drug paraphernalia, but that's what it was. Somebody wrote some weird fucking bill over bong water, period. Like that is a real thing. Yeah. It's something illegal over there about fucking bong water. It's like they call it because it's a mixture. It's like a drug mixture. And he's right when he said that it was the amphetamine part of that shit is what kicked it up. But 30 years for that shit? Come on, man. Offer the bitch rehab.
That's a bit much.
We got to think about what's going on with how they did the crack and cocaine laws.
Yeah.
The disparity between what you get caught with. A little bit of crack, you get gone for life.
Right.
You get a gram of cocaine, you go to rehab.
Right.
Oh yeah, for life. You remember how they was trying to hit people with 3 strikes in the same incident?
Yeah, all of them. Bang bang. That's 3 strikes. What are you talking about, man? You only arrested me once.
Right.
3 strikes.
Nope. You got to go away, Blackie.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, this was in Fargo, North Dakota.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this ain't our folks, but
no.
Wow,
no.
Can you imagine?
Methamphetamines, bro. Come on.
Fetty?
Man.
Yeah.
That Fetty, that ain't us.
Yeah.
The only Fetty
meth,
we know is Fetty Wap.
Yeah, we cook ribs, not meth. But go
I'm
ahead.
just saying it.
We got motorcycles and everything going around here.
It's just I just find it crazy that they're hitting white people with the same laws that they targeted black people with.
That part. Yeah.
You gotta fill these fucking jails, man. They don't want to believe it, but I think statistically crime is down in a lot of these urban areas, these black communities. Shit is down. They got these contracts. What's that? The CCA?
Yeah.
They got to keep them prisoners filled. There's plenty of meth heads around this bitch.
Yeah, but I get that. But damn, we talking 30.
I'm with you. I said,
what I'm saying?
That's some bullshit.
I get 30 months, 30 years. Come on, man. That's something different to the point where it made it to 3 PMD. Like, hold on, man. That caught my attention. I was like, this ain't 30 days. This ain't 30 months. They said 30 years for bong water.
That shit shouldn't be 30 minutes. It should be rehab. That's it. It was a traffic stop.
Yeah. Yes. That's what it was. It was a traffic stop.
And when they're doing bong water, I mean, are they going to start doing like ashes too? Like, oh yeah, this is crack ash. There's really like, where do you draw the line? I mean, these drugs are already consumed. Like, it's not a consumable product anymore. That
was my whole point. That's the discharge. That the bong water, nobody fucks with it. They pour that out. Nobody uses that. You never heard anybody getting caught with 8 gallons of bong water. What the fuck? It perplexed me, man. I didn't understand it. Bong water. This is the stuff that's the leftover. Nobody, you're not supposed to touch any of that shit, but they test it. Who's testing bong water? And why would they test bong water?
Yeah, that's
what I'm understanding. Who's going around spending taxpayer dollars testing bong water? Now, if I find crack and I find pat your pockets and I end up blacking out because I didn't touch some fucking Fetty, yeah, that's something different. But bong water, who's finding the paraphernalia? Like, oh, yeah, let me go ahead and test this juice. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
30 fucking years.
30 years.
I hope this lady get off, man. That's fucked up.
You're gonna have to get off because 30 years. 30 years.
Yeah.
You think that somebody's gonna have to get off on some of this stuff, man? But like I've said, man, you got to keep them jails filled. They guarantee occupancy.
How the fuck you guarantee occupancy?
Can you imagine explaining that when you hit the yard?
What happened? Bong water.
If she catch 30, they'd be like, man, you get whatever you want, man, because we know you got a bad deal. Go ahead, man. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you
Right.
on any what you got. They gave
You ain't gotta eat
30
no
fucking years for
pussy.
what?
Just you,
Yeah, just chill. You good.
no PC. You ain't gotta bring nothing in your butt. You good.
You ain't gotta do none of that. You good.
I'll be in there like, you hold my pocket.
I can see Miss Kiki squabbing some bitch. Do my nails, bitch.
Keep your dick beaters off my soup. Just got commissary.
Make it
30
burp.
fucking years for bong water, man. Like I said, man, I was just going through the article and just like, this doesn't make any sense. I need my people to help me make it make sense.
Yeah.
Let's bounce it around and see what the fuck, man. Am I tripping?
No,
You know,
That don't make sense at all.
Some
Like
bullshit.
bong water.
Bong
Yeah.
water. Yeah.
It's not like you can do anything with bong water after,
So
after
what
you
do you-
done smoked your thing. Like, mix it with baby formula or something.
What do you get for a kilo of crack?
All right.
And how much, like, how pure was the methamphetamine if it's mixed with water? To the point where it's
It was literally residue, dude.
that's it.
And they do everything by weight too. So they're
Ooh.
charging this woman for the weight of the
Ooh.
water, and treating
Right.
it like it's
Yeah.
all amphetamines. Like they do some fuck shit just to keep motherfuckers locked up.
That's cold. That's cold game, man.
You know how they
put
do-
yourself
like
in
they
those
do,
situations.
Like weed plants. They make it seem like the whole
Yeah.
plant will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weed is the best thing life can
Man.
give you.
the stems, everything, the soil. Like, hold on, man. Don't nobody smoke the soil. What are you
Man, it's-
doing? Get that
man,
off the scale.
Ain't nothing but stems and
Mhm.
seeds in that, man.
How you gonna put rubber
Man.
bands on that and put it on the scale? Don't do that, man.
I'm going to
Don't
jail
do
for
that.
You
Yeah.
got me standing here handcuffed in front of some shake. This ain't a real bust.
Yeah, you see how many dudes went down for less. But yeah, that's why bring it to everybody's attention about is bong water. Be careful, folks.
Gotta get a
You
little
fuck
bit of air.
around, they'll find something in there and be like, oh yeah, we found some fetties, some crack, all kind of shit inside the water. I mean, that could lead to other shit. And like you said, they go by the weight, and all it is
Hey,
go ahead.
No, I was just saying there was that story in Dubai a couple years back where a dude went to Dubai with weed in his system, ended up in the hospital for like pancreatitis. They ended up charging that motherfucker with possession because it was in his blood.
The system. Yep.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
You got to be
man.
careful where you go, man. Not everybody play by the same laws, man. Especially over in the
Right.
Middle East. Like that chick who put her hands on security. They locked her ass up.
Mhm.
Trying to get loud
She's
with.
still over there.
See, she thought she was fucking with
She's
spirit.
still over there. Yeah.
Nah, they got your ass.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right,
All
man.
right,
What
Shannon.
we got? What we got?
All right. Am I the asshole for not throwing my baby a graduation party? This
Somebody
is a
read
crazy
the
ass
story,
story.
man.
Link in the description.
Let me see, man. Let me see. Where is it at? Let me see.
Who
Hold on.
got it, man?
Yes,
Who
she
got
is.
it?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll read it. Hold on. Let me get this. This shit I was
asshole.
no. You hold on, Miss
No,
Kiki, before
you
you
got-
say
you
that.
got- Listen to the story.
Hey, Sauce, this is for you, man. I know
Oh, I'm
all
waiting.
the trials and tribulations and
I'm
everything
used
that
to
was
working.
going on. I was like, look here, man. You could somewhat relate, but it's just the audacity. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I will try to keep this as short as possible. My middle daughter. Well, let me see. Let me read the tagline. By West Visual, am I the asshole for refusing to hold a graduation party for my daughter for getting her GED? Not the asshole. Let me see. Oh, that's what people rate. Was it? I will try to keep this as short as possible. My middle daughter has always struggled with academics. She was in the average classes, usually getting a C or a B. In high school, it got harder, and she went through a lot of tutoring. When she was 17, she almost failed out. She had been tested before, but it came back with nothing. We learned at the time that she decided to stop. She wasn't turning stuff in and told us there was no point since she doesn't do well academically. She also had a huge resentment at the time for her younger sister that was academically inclined. She turned 18 and refused to go to school and dropped out. After this, she spiraled and ruined a lot of relationships with her friends and family. She had an addiction. Her 3 siblings do not speak with her, and my wife doesn't interact with her. That's a whole different story, but in short, she stole a lot of money. She's now 26 and back on track. She called me asking me to host a graduation party since she got her GED. That I did it for the rest of the kids. I told her no for 3 main reasons. The first being she isn't graduating. She got her GED. No one will show up. She has screwed almost all the family, so they won't go, and her friends are shady, so I don't want to invite them. My last is that she is 26, and this was supposed to happen when she was 18. She called me a jerk. Am I the asshole?
Not at all, sir. For the first reason he said, you didn't graduate. You took the test.
You 26.
That's it. That's all you did was take a test. You didn't graduate.
And you've been fucking up. You've been fucking up.
Who in their right?
Friends
She's
fucked
probably
up.
right. She's 26. Talking about daddy. Can I have a graduation party from
You stole-
where? You get your
stole
PhD? Yeah. Did you get your PhD? No. Get the fuck out of here with your goofy ass. Go ahead.
How is this the first shit you think of? Because you got your GED. I want a motherfucking graduation party. Like, you can tell this bitch was a bong water head.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? This bitch off that bong water. Like he's right. Like, first of all, you didn't graduate. Motherfucker,
Yes.
you almost 30. The rest of the kids, your brothers and sisters is doctors and lawyers.
Yeah, they graduated from college now. What do you want to do?
You work at the Dollar General.
Gonna call home, daddy, I did it. Did what? I passed the test. Okay. Go on ahead and take that helmet off.
Bitch, you a campaign.
Because you got what they call smooth brain, you know.
She got that little duck-bill face mask where it looked like it had a tooth in the front. That little league helmet.
Man, that's crazy. At 26, I'd be so fucking embarrassed. I'd have got that GED and tucked that bitch away. And wouldn't have told nobody. She calling home like,
right. Like somebody supposed to be like, you go, girl. If you keep nah, bitch, you got the Get Easy degree.
That sounded like on some real shit from the backstory. It sounded like she came up, conjured up some shit, probably went to go get her GED so they could throw her a party because she probably seen her sister get paid so she can go get some drugs afterwards. That's what the
probably. That's remember that one story we had about folks going to the place and they were paying like $300 something, and they were giving people, you know, GEDs. They were just signing the paperwork for them down south. It was down south.
Graduation party, bitch. All you did was party. No, you done stole from us. You better get out of here if I give you ass whooping. That's all you're gonna get.
6 years old.
Man, get out of here.
Like, did you graduate from a PhD program? No.
Right.
Like you said, take your ass back to Dollar General and pick up another shift.
You went to a class 2 days a week, bitch. Get out of here. Motherfuckers in prison do that shit, man.
Oh man, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I think she might have been high just even bringing up that scenario that she would get a graduation party at 26. That's just insane, but it seems like it would be kind of up her alley. You know what I mean? Like
her track record.
Yeah, considering your track record, your background. There's some shit that a drug addict would ask for.
Got it.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I flew home for graduation, but it wasn't. Motherfucker got a graduation party because they graduated from Chauvin. Yeah, we was like, what the fuck? Did we hopped on a plane? I ain't gonna say who they left that out. I love them.
They left that part out. They didn't tell you they didn't tell you the school to show up in. And you went down to this goddamn.
No, they did. And me and my wife was like, we really got to fucking fly home because
Yeah,
You know, my
easy.
wife being from Cali, she don't know what chauffeuring is until I
Yeah.
explain what
Yeah,
Chauffeuring Career Academy. They tried to make that shit sound fly. That shit just chauffeuring, but we know.
yeah, trade school. Yeah, trade school
Man,
for high school.
man, this shit was all nice and shit. I'm like, damn, like, yeah.
I'm a nurse's aide.
But then, no, he's a dental assistant course. Nigga, you
Okay.
all right?
Yeah.
I'm a support. I'm a
Mhm.
support.
Mm-hmm. It's positive. It ain't a funeral, so
It's,
okay,
hey, it's
we
a
good.
big thing. I mean, it's not. It's something
It's
to
a
celebrate.
celebration, but when you coming from
Now,
the
when
west,
you say that you're
tickets
coming
are-
from the West Coast to,
that's
okay,
a lot of
yeah.
money. That's
Man.
a lot of fucking money. If you only coming in for that specific thing,
Let
that's
me tell you something.
that's well over. That's a 1,500 flight.
Yes.
1,500 easy,
Let-
easy, and that's
yes,
just for
yeah.
the car, the flight, and the room, whatever else you got to do. People don't understand that coming from out here, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of chips, man. So when
Right.
I do make that hump,
It's cheaper for people to come this way.
that part.
But see, Miss Kiki, right though. You know, it is a celebration, but that's a meat on the grill celebration. And it's one of them grills you can get from, you know, them little motherfuckers that don't even got a top. You just you set it on the ground. You gotta bend over to put the meat on.
Them baby hibachis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been like, he
Yeah.
graduated from chauffeuring. I'd have probably cash apped him something. If I was
Yeah,
with
get
him.
some,
That's
get
it.
some
That would have
Fagos.
been better.
Yeah.
It'd been better, Miss Kiki. If like, dude, I send them $200, $300 easy. 'Cause that's a
Yeah,
lot cheaper
nigga.
than me booking a flight, room, car, all that shit. Yes, 300. You know, $150
Yeah.
from me and the missus. We love you. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's a Fago. You know what I'm saying? That's a
And I
Fago.
and I would encourage them to keep moving on in your career.
yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the chips we like back home? The Wise Owls and shit. What's the
I
other
hate
ones?
those fucking things, man.
I
Yeah,
love them
the
motherfuckers. Them
them
Wise
motherfuckers.
Owls.
Grippos.
Did you ever try
Grippos.
Grippos?
Grippos.
Oh, okay.
and shit.
I am
Grippos.
I'm a Ruffles girl myself.
Grippos.
Have you ever had Grippos?
You ain't never had Grippos?
I
Tank
seen
Oh,
them.
Miss Kiki.
Plug on the
Get
motherfucker.
them. If you see a bag of Grippos chips or popcorn,
Barbecue.
Tank
Oh,
was
get
the
'em.
dope man with that shit.
Remember
I
the
get
popcorn?
popcorn. I get some popcorn.
Oh my
Tank was the
god,
dope
it's like
man.
crack. It was like
Is
crack.
it better? Is that better than smart popcorn? Because smart popcorn gotta go on. Gotta go
Yes.
on.
Nah,
Yeah,
listen.
because
Yeah.
these are hood snacks, man. You can only find this shit in hood places.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like, hey, what was that? It was a little corner store over there across from McGuffey Plaza, over there by State Street.
Tiny's.
I think that's it. What was it? Chauffeur
They
Career
had chicken
Academy.
and everything.
Look at the initials, CCA. This cocaine, goddamn. 100 though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it might have been Tiny's, man, or something, man. But we used to go buy that hot popcorn, all them hood snacks, them 25-cent little Debbie cakes and shit. Yeah, man, them Grippos, man.
Grippos
There's
is
certain
something
shit
different.
you get in them hood stores, man. That's why I was like, man, I might have to go to the hood store over here in Cali, but you know, they a little different.
Yeah,
You
'cause
gonna, you gonna
they
see
got
walking over
somebody
there.
bagging some shit up for real in the bag.
You
For
see
real.
walking to
Yeah.
the store.
Yeah, I used to go to the hood stores in Texas, man, get that hot popcorn. No, I'm in Northern California. I'm in NorCal, man. You don't do that up here.
Nah,
We're
I
hammer
love
fun.
Northern Cal, man. It's so it's
like, what else?
nothing like it.
Yup.
Nothing like
This
LA.
shit laid back,
It's-
man.
Exactly.
That's what I love about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that
Beautiful
vibe
up
out
there.
there.
I'm in the Bay, you know what I'm saying?
It's beautiful.
Yada I
But
mean.
yeah, man. Shout out to the chick for getting her GED.
Yeah,
You know,
hey,
it's
proud
an
of you for that.
accomplishment. You know, but don't
That's
call
a good-
home.
Hey, shout out
But
for
don't
getting
call
that
home.
good enough diploma.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, what we got
let's
next,
bring
man?
it home, man.
Let's bring it home.
All right. Terrance
Yeah.
Shannon Jr. not
Explain
guilty of
to me
rape.
who he is. What?
Clap it up. You goddamn right. Clap it up.
Somebody helped him with this situation. What was the story?
Let me,
There was
try to-
text or something that came out said the heifer was lying.
Oh yeah, she got caught saying we got him. You know,
There it
because
is.
he came in town for a game. He was just visiting, and this Caucasian young lady, decided to be like,
The bitch.
there you go. Said that he was the one who touched her, who violated her. Mind you, it's a club, Miss Kiki. and she said somebody went up her skirt and violated her, just touched her, and she pointed him out. And they were just at a bar, and he was just visiting for the game. And come to find out, this little heifer was lying. And when they did the test, ran the so-called the grape kit on her, they found 5 different DNA specimens.
That Kobe situation.
Yeah, inside her. And this chick tried to jam him up. He got his what was it?
Hold on.
What was it? Wednesday. He got acquitted on Wednesday.
Wait.
He's allowed to visit NBA teams on that Friday.
Wait,
because the draft is like in a week or so. Go ahead.
Before you move on,
mm-hmm.
They did a rape kit and they found 5.
5.
Yeah.
5.
She's busting that pussy.
And he's not one of them.
And he ain't one of them.
He ain't even one of them. So that happened to this young man. He got acquitted. He got acquitted on Wednesday. He's allowed to talk to the NBA teams on Friday. This young man is a first-round draft pick. He's the first rounder, not a first-round draft pick, but a first rounder.
And his wife better be black.
And this broad tried to jam him up royally right before the fucking draft. The finals was just the other day. They just finished. Boston just won Monday or Tuesday. The draft is either this weekend or next weekend. And he had to deal with all this shit, and hopefully he still can go in the first round because all that shit can fuck up his
will.
Stat.
He will.
Lee, let me say this to all y'all black men that's making it and doing what what the fuck is you fucking with these white women for anyway? Look what happened to Emmett Till.
Miss Kiki. They just the white ones.
Miss Kiki. He didn't know her. She just pointed him out.
She lied.
Yeah, she targeted him. He didn't even know.
Did she get in trouble?
Not yet.
Not
yet. Not yet. But everything is still coming out. Mind you, he just went to this. It was at a bar. He wasn't dating her. He didn't know her from a can of paint. He just was at that bar.
So she just pointing people out.
Yes, that's it. He didn't deal with her. That's it. And that's why I was like, we gotta shout him out.
I wonder if it's black people in that pussy. There's probably white motherfuckers.
It don't matter. It's 5 different people, Miss Kiki, and he ain't one of them. 5 different specimens.
Probably your daddy and her cousin.
When they ran that kit on her.
So who helped him? Somebody who found the text message?
Remember we talked about earlier how folks get online and be like, hold on, man, I know this broad.
Yeah.
A friend of a friend of a friend was like, hold on, man, I got a screenshot of the conversation. And that's what's circulating out there now is that she said, we got him.
We got him?
We got him. He was from out of town. He was visiting.
Was a setup?
He was going to, yes, the whole thing was a setup. But, when it happens to us, it still doesn't matter. That's why I'm trying to, I want to pay attention.
That bitch need to go to jail.
She should, but she probably won't.
She probably won't.
You know how that shit go. But my thing is, I hope it don't fuck up his draft ranking.
Shouldn't. He ain't do shit to her. That bitch got 5
it's
5 motherfuckers that ran up in that pussy. She got the train ran on her. Let's just keep it real. Let's call it spade a spade.
Right. But it's us.
She did not get raped. She got fucked.
When do we get a fair deal?
Without no rubber, you sick bitch.
Yeah, man, he got
allegedly.
They suspended him from his team and all that until everything came out. But he's already, he proved, he got a real tape. So he's good on that end, but still he wanted to show out for his final season. And they kind of fucked that up because this was pending. They was like, man, we gotta let you go. It's a bad look on the team. We gotta wait until, the verdict. And he was acquitted.
If the glove don't fit, you must quit.
5 different specimens. 5.
And those are you know what? Those are the ones who didn't wear rubbers.
Oh.
Bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, because if you was bagging it, it wouldn't be no evidence.
And
but they found in the toilet.
They found 5. I know. Can you imagine the lab tech Hold on
Wait,
now.
wait. But you go
One-
get a rape kit for somebody who fondled you in a club, you dumb bitch, and they find all this dick in you.
Yeah. Good observation, Miss Kiki. Because that's what it was. She got fondled. She got fondled in a bar, not a club, a bar, and was like, that big African American over there. He's the one who violated me. And he was just in town for the game. Just visiting, passing
You
through.
go get. They should throw that shit the fuck out, because then you go get a rape kit for being fondled.
They did. That's when they found out the magic number.
Yeah, we understand that, but what the bitch? It's dumb. Like, I'm not going to go get no rape kit if somebody grabbed my pussy.
She did, thinking it was going to help her case, not
Man,
knowing
that
how this
made-
shit play out, and not knowing she need to wash her drawers. You
That
know?
made the world know that you a hoe, girl.
But it makes it seem like she was just trying to jam this up so his boosters, their boosters for the college, ended up giving her a payout to shut her up.
Yeah.
And it, it just kind of backfired, and this shit ended up going to court. So she asked out.
They study these kids. They know where they're going with NIL deals, all
Yeah,
this
that's
stuff
what I
now.
was
Because
gonna
college
ask.
kids got money now, and now then they go to the league and they just up the ante. And she was like, "Oh shit, yeah, he's projected to go first." Mind you, again, got acquitted on like last Wednesday. He could talk to the NBA teams on Friday. That fucking close, within hours. That close. And the draft is in either this weekend or next weekend.
5
Mhm.
dicks, not
5
fingers.
dicks.
5 dicks.
And you're going to jam a dude up on a fondle, not a grape, a fondle. And
Girl, you
just
should
expose
welcome
yourself.
the fondle. That would make you. I would take you to church if you got fondle. Girl, you getting fucked.
Like I said, this was the add-on. I saw this because when I was putting the list together, he just got acquitted, and I was like, and I read it and was like, beautiful, beautiful. Bruh, don't even know this chick. He was like, I don't even know who this girl is, and she accusing me of this bullshit. And I'm just trying to, get paid. I'm about to go to the fucking NBA. I'm getting ready for the draft, and this shit happened. Okay.
I bet you it won't. I bet you he gonna be smart from here on out.
Yeah, you gonna watch where
This right here should open his motherfucking eyes and let you know how cutthroat these motherfuckers is out here.
Should
Stick with what the fuck you know. Just because you making money don't mean you change your circle. Stick with what the fuck you know.
But again, Miss Kiki, he wasn't dealing with her. He just went to a bar.
I
This type of
understand
shit is
that.
unavoidable.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, because this happens all the time is what I'm speaking on. It happens all the time in different scenarios. You feel me? So, but this is actually fucked up because he didn't know her. He's just out. He's
a kid. He's a college kid going to a
because
fucking
he's
bar.
black.
Mm-hmm.
That white whore can point him out and do what she did. Cry victim like they have done so many fucking times on a black man and get that man in trouble.
Yeah.
And the whole time she getting trains ran on her. And she worried about a fucking finger that ain't even touch her ass. Dumbass. Yeah. That's how you know she dumb. Like she ain't got no fucking brains. A rape kit for being fondled.
It's been fondled all night.
Yeah. A bunch of
she
different
got fondled
penises.
by the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know the dudes who did it was like, damn, she jammed him up. We all just smashed. 5 different.
But like you said, because I was about to ask, like somebody was trying to set him up.
Yeah, and he was the target. And thank God that everything played out the way it was supposed to, but still that doesn't mean my man's gonna get a fair shake when it comes to the draft. Because they critique everything. I remember that one dude, what was his name? It was a receiver from the Dallas Cowboys. They was like, so
Cowboys
from the Cowboys. So your mom was a stripper, huh? And he was like, what the fuck does that got to do with my? Okay, yeah, my mom was a stripper. Damn, what the fuck was his name? He was the star receiver, and they didn't renew his contract. But yeah, shit like that. Everything affects everything when it comes to the draft. They don't want a problem, even a potential problem. They don't want anything like that.
Even if your mom was a stripper?
Even if your mom was a stripper. Ain't got nothing to do with the son. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just what my mom did to, take care of bills. But yeah, why are y'all asking me this? Like I had control over what my mother did. Anyway, he had to compose himself and continue on with the questioning. But everything affects everything when it comes to the draft. And this chick went for the jugular and she fucking missed. She missed bad.
They don't wash their legs when they take a shower. They don't wash that bottom half.
What is your camera doing? Your camera autofocus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put like, just like.
Yeah, it's my bad.
But yeah, man, fucked up shit, man.
That's crazy.
And meanwhile, I can't get a fucking call back, and this bitch getting a train ran on her.
Hey, what you drinking?
Playing the lawn coat. Any lawn coat from the Bronx.
Mini A. Okay.
Hey, lawn coat from the Bronx.
Yeah, man. You can pick that up at your local Trader Jose's, man.
All right.
Trader Jose's. Bunch of chain snatching.
Right.
Purse stealing,
They call motherfuckers.
Yeah. Thank y'all again for another great session, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
Love
you,
y'all,
Stinky.
man. I'm out.
Love y'all, man. Peace.
Y'all have a
Right.
good night. Peace.
You too.
Peace.
And turn this air on.
It's time to rock this motherfucker with 3